What's going on, everybody? It's PapaStones coming back with another Market Watch Wednesday. And just want to state before anything, I'm pretty sure I've been spot on so far. I mean, let's look. Vader's dipping is crazy, right? We're going to come back to this, though. I've been saying for weeks now, pick up the double aspect cards. They're going to go up. It's only, I mean, like, it was obvious, right? Like, the more cards that come out, double aspect pops up. You got Cunning, the 7th best-selling card, $31. These are up like $10 probably. Then you got Aggression, you got Command, you had Vigilance, that was already up because of the control deck, though, so that doesn't really count. But every double aspect legendary is on the front page for best-selling, and I'm pretty sure, I remember looking yesterday, I could be wrong, I gotta check though. Yeah, you got Black One on the second page of best selling, and I've been crazy about this card. Like, this is the most sleeper card, so we're gonna start from the top here, right? But still, I just want to say my predictions so far have been relatively spot on. There's a few I've missed, but I think I've got a good understanding of what's going on. But we got Boba's still chilling at 50. I don't think they've really done anything too crazy. I mean, they've kind of been 50 for a while now. They were 70 like a month ago, but they've been chilling 50 for a while. Vader's dipping down this low is kind of crazy to me. I feel like it's just because people are kind of... oh, look at that. 14% price drop. Look at that. Yeah, I feel like people are just kind of deciding that green villainy is kind of out right now. Like, I still think this card's really good, right? And I think it gets better the more green villainy cards that come out. But I think people are kind of off of this wave right now with all the, like, hyper control and Han decks and aggro decks, and I feel like green villainies kind of fallen to the wayside. That's why Vaders are tanking so much. I'd say, honestly, I don't think they go much lower. They might go a little bit lower, but I don't think they go much lower. A lot of the reveals that have happened haven't been good for this color, and I think that this card goes back up because it's one of the best units. So if you're looking to pick them up, now's probably your best time. Going back, Vigilance, like I said, it's still going to be good. I want to say it goes to normal, but I feel like this is where it's going to stay for a while. Millennium Falcon kind of jumped up. I want to say these were 30 like a week ago. Yeah, not even. Yeah, like 1 week ago they were $30. Now they're 40. We have seen a lot of uprise in Han. I feel like this card can eventually get outclassed, so I wouldn't say this is like a buy, but it could also technically get better, so it might be a keep. It's one of those weird spots. Luke's still way cheaper than it was. Would be picking those up. Like I said, we already went over the concept of double aspect. I've been going over double aspect for weeks. I think if you haven't picked these up, pick them up as soon as you can. The only one I'm trying to stray away from is Vigilance, just because they're 40s, but like, I would buy it, honestly. I mean, these cards are crazy. Like, people are playing these out of aspect. Like, this is out of aspect. This is currently out of aspect. I've seen this out of aspect here and there, like, but I think these ones are more very aspect specific. But these two specifically are good enough to be out of aspect. Like, I didn't think it would take this long for these to pick up. I'm glad I have some of them, but I've just kind of gotten lucky, I guess, because I haven't got a lot of product. But yeah, I'd definitely be picking these up. Avengers at 36. It's the average. Packs and boxes, obviously, still going to be outrageous. Don't buy singles. I stand by that. Unless you just want trades, then go for it. Be my guest. And like I said, I can't tell you how to live your life, right? But If you're looking for certain cards, just buy singles. Super Laser 30. Home One's on the ups too. I feel like these are all based on Han, because I saw Spark of Rebellion down here also at like $7. I feel like these are just people are starting to pick up Han because its worst matchup was Boba, and now that Boba's kind of fallen out since Control is taken over, then I feel like Han just shines because it has a good matchup into most of these. Like, let's see, a month ago they were 14. 2 months ago they were $8. Like, I feel like this card gets better. It's definitely worth picking up. I don't know about $20, but $20 is whatever. K2s and red 3s are kind of lower than they have been. Maybe people are just burnt out on Sabine. Maybe they think you're getting better Sabine cards, which, I mean, there are getting some good Sabine cards shown in the previews, but I don't think these cards get replaced in any means. Like, I think these are mainstays in Sabine. Red 3, maybe, like, it could technically fall out, but I don't think K2 ever falls out of aggro decks. Like, 4/4 with Overwhelm and deals 3 damage to base. Like, this card's insane. But if they're only at this price, you could pick them up cheaper if you find local trades or people selling out, whatever. It's definitely worth looking into. Spark Rebellion, I still don't think this card's worth this much, to be real. It's discard 1. It's good, don't get me wrong. I think it's a really good card. I've seen it's made, like I just watched recently, there was a, what was it, a Luke Green mirror, and one dude was main decking these out of Aspect because it's good. Like, I mean, the card is insane, but the fact that a month ago it was $1 and now they're $6, $7, it's crazy to me. I'd be selling these if you're not playing them. I don't think it gets better than what it's at. Like, it could maybe make it to a $10 card, I think, if you want to hold out and hope for that. But I would be selling these unless you're playing them. U-Wing, I was pretty spot on with this. I think this is going to I think it'll probably hold around 7 or 8. Because, I mean, the card's still really good, but the fact that it's not seeing a whole lot of play, like, it's Han specific right now. Because it used to be Han and Sabine, but Sabine dropped it to go way more aggressive. So I think U-Wings are good. I think this card's a for sure pickup if you don't have a set already, because this card is always going to be insane in Green Hero. The fact that you can grab multiple units, or you can just dig for a 7-drop or whatever, like, this card's really good. Force Lightning moving up, though, I did not see. This one surprises me. I mean, this is one that I've completely pretty much overlooked, but, because, I mean, let's see, a month ago we were at 12. They haven't gone too crazy. I mean, they're up like $4, $5, but I like, now that it's gone up, I'm starting to see like why, I guess. I think the fact that more Force users will come out and this card is removal for Force is good, but we just don't have currently a lot of Force users that make it worth playing most of the time. So I might pick a few of these up just to have, but I'm not sure yet. That one's kind of questionable in my eyes. Fet's Fire Spray, still $6. That one's obvious. Devastator, I feel like they've been sitting at this forever. Yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy. They were like $1 or $2 cheaper. Mace Windu finally is starting to keep going down. I figured this was going to happen after the Store Showdown, since a buttload of people got these. Yeah, what else we got? The fact that Hyperspace Millennium Falcon's only, what, $4 or $5 more? If you're picking up Falcons right now, I'd pick up Hyperspaces. just because it's so close. Technically Cunning's too. These kind of fell down a bit. Market price 263, but there's one for sale for 156. That makes sense. So there's a bunch for sale for 150. There's just too many in circulation. Like, that's always how promos like that work. Like, sure, they're sought after. It's like, you know, it's valuable, but at the same time, there's a lot of them in circulation. So, yeah. Seven Sisters finally gone down a bit. Maybe not. It said market price $3. Oh, yeah, it's dropping. It says right now it's about 463. They were 6, 7. I mean, this card's... I feel like that's kind of, like, almost wrong. Like, I thought, now that we've seen some of the preview cards, I feel like a lot of them, I could be wrong, I feel like a lot of them have looked like Grand Inquisitor cards. And this card is, like, mainly played in Grand Inquisitor, right? Because of the synergies of dealing damage. Like, you get that one card that's pretty much like a carbon copy of this. It's like the 3/7 Wookiee something. I forget what it's called. Same thing though. 5 cost, 3/7. When it attacks, you deal damage equal to the damage on it though. So, say you attack for 3, hit something. Now it's like a 3/4. You re-ready it with Grand Inquisitor. You attack again. You ping for 5. So like, I feel like Grand Inquisitor's getting a lot of love right now. I don't know if it'll become meta, but like it's getting a lot of good cards right now. So I'd probably be picking these up if you can get them for the $3 or whatever. Like if you can get them cheaper than that, that's crazy. I'd be picking these up. I have a set, but I would hold this. I wouldn't sell it for this cheap. I think this card's good. Like I said, black one, I've been on this for months. They're still cheap, but they're starting to pick up steam apparently. It's on page 2 of best selling. Like I said, pick these up. This card is sleeper. No doubt in my mind that at some point this card is playable. Drawing 3 cards is crazy. Like, you discard your hand, whatever. You probably, when you're playing this, you got 1 card in hand. Worst case scenario, you got 2, you know. But you're always drawing at least 1. Probably generally drawing 2. Getting rid of something you don't want. This card's good. Pick them up. Traitorous, starting to tank down. Nothing too crazy there. Generally speaking, obviously, if you haven't noticed, I won't go over the hyperspaces as much just because I'm looking at like cheapest options available for like the average player. I skipped over Akbar actually. I didn't even see that. These are going, I think these went down and then they went back up. Yeah, because, oh yeah, they were like $2. They're 5 again, which kind of surprises me because I feel like a lot of the Hondex are like lowering the count on that, but I don't know. I'd maybe be moving those if you got better versions. Because most Hondex are playing 1 unless there's another deck that you want to play Akbar in, but I feel like it's mostly just Hondex right now. What else do we got here? Strafing gunships are still holding okay. Where they were at. I don't see this card ever doing too much. Hyperspace Sparks are $18. It's insane. Like, I mean, Hyperspace rares are generally kind of pricey in general, but man, I feel like this card probably wasn't worth much. A month ago, they were $4 for a Hyperspace of this. That's nuts. Bodhi Rook up to $2. I kind of what? Originally, they started at $7. Huh. It's kind of wild. They're on the ups. I've been saying double aspect. Like I said, this card's crazy. This is one of the best. I feel like all the yellow ones are crazy, dude. Like Cantina Bouncer is nuts. This card, nuts. Like some of the double aspect cards suck, right? But this one's good. I'd be I'm grabbing these all the time. What else we got? Wolves, chillin'. That's Hyperspace. I was about to say no way. Binds all things. This card's probably the same concept as Force Lightning in a sense. Like, this is why people are picking these up right now. They think more Force users. I don't know if they've actually revealed any Force users so far. I could be wrong, but... Force Lightning Hyperspace, the Bodhi Rook Hyperspace. In my last video, I actually pulled one of these. My last market watch, so that's cool. What else we got here that stands out? The Redemption's going up. Chopper's still chilling. Han Solo, Hyperspace, rough. There's not a whole lot. I mean, a lot of this is still weekly plays in Hyperspace that are best selling. I'm curious what other stuff we got though. R2's at $2. I mean, it's not crazy by any means, but it's something for what it is. I'm wondering though, we got some decent stuff here. Oh, that's Hyperspace Pro. I hope. I was about to say, I feel like a lot of the market is on the downward trend besides a few things, right? Like, a lot of the cards are slowly but surely like dropping in price, but they're things like people like myself and other people who like to pick up cards in anticipation for what will be good. I feel like those cards are on the ups right now, but the majority of everything else seems to be like slowly but surely whittling itself down. This card's strange to be on here. Hyperspace Greedos are $5. That's kind of interesting. Bright Hope Dodonnas. We're just kind of thumbing through right now, seeing if there's anything that really stands out. I feel like there's nothing too crazy going on. Oh, look, Bendu. This card's not bad, but... Oh, and there's Krell. Okay. We're cooking. Force is with me. I feel like... I'm surprised this isn't more. If people are anticipating more Force, why wouldn't you pick these up? No, I guess $3. They are actually a little up. Oh, that's the foil version, though. $2.46. And a month ago, they were $2. I feel like, like I said, if you're anticipating Force, why wouldn't you pick these up, too? This might be something to watch. I might try and grab a few of those if people have them. Because, why wouldn't you, right? Like, What else we got here? Anything super important? It doesn't look like it, really. We're kind of getting into, like, the nitty-gritties, the common hyperspaces. Force throws are dirt cheap. I mean, most of the uncommons and commons are generally pretty cheap, so... I didn't know... Oh, that's Hyperspace. I was going to say, I didn't know this card was $1 for a common, but... Yeah, I mean... We're kind of just to that point now, like... Where I think we're kind of... in the... I don't know how to say it, I guess. We're in, like, the... less desirable stuff, you know, commons and regular uncommons that are cheap. So we're going to go back and we're probably going to end it off here. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you... That was weird. I swear I just saw that for $5. Huh. I'm pretty sure at the start of the video that said 5. But maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up. Let me know. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you agree with my takes. If you disagree with my takes, I appreciate any feedback. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Till next week for the next Market Watch. Take it easy. Peace.